wild twisted maze, leather, steel and fire. The open roads are thrown by your life televised, we're breaking every bone. Adrenaline insurgents, brace off the fall. Hitting it with hardwire, hear the engine scream. Living fast and reckless, this is our metal dream. Riding hard, never slowing me. In the spotlight we shine, a biker's brutal journey. This life is ours divine. With hardwire, the crowd screams our name, chasing down the shadows, we're addicted to the fame. Chains rattling loud, the brotherhood's alive. Every episode turns up, we're here to survive. From dusk till dawn, we're the keys of this thrill. Hitting it with hardwire, hear the engine scream. Living fast and reckless, this is our metal dream. Riding hard, never slowing me. In the spotlight we shine, a biker's brutal journey. This life is ours divine. On the edge of chaos, we embrace the feel. Hitting it with hardwire, we'll always be here.
Oh, it's over. Okay. Woo, you caught me getting down my bad self, huh? Welcome to Hittin It with Hardwire. Where we talk about a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of everything and all at the same time. I see we got Mr. and Mrs. Ball in the chat. Hi. Papa and Redneck Side. Thank you for joining the show this week. And we got Code. What's happening? What a lame week in the news. Really not a whole hell of a lot going on. Same old shit. Trump's trying to do some important stuff, and they're trying to stop him. And what else we got? People trying to set Teslas on fire. I, for one, got on X and tried to say if you need citizens to protect the Tesla lots, let me know, because I'll come help you. I think we should have citizens starting to stand watch at some of these Teslas. I think that's the least we could do for all that old Elon's trying to do for us. In my opinion. Oh, what do we got? Papa, when I was younger, I thought traveling for work would be awesome. Oh. Yep. Oh. All right, Coon. It's cold here. It's cold in hell here. I'm surprised. It's not cold there too. Hey, I never thought of buying a Tesla, and not that I could afford one, but I would buy one now just to make a stand and help Elon if I could. But sorry, I can't afford one. You know, you could send me one for free. For free. Hey, but Papa, yeah, now's a good time to buy in. while the stocks are down, they're going to come back up eventually. 71 degrees there, Mike. You need to get another bike, man. Be a good day for riding for you. 71 would be all right as long as the sun's out. As soon as that sun goes down. Those of you that are bikers know what I mean. As soon as that sun goes down, it feels a lot colder than it is. Hey, what's up, Frank? Probably not. Probably not. Mikey, Naomi will say, Mike, those things are so dangerous. I don't want you getting hurt. I love you too much. And that's what all women say. It's like, sure, I don't mind if you go. Go have fun with your friends. Women always saying what they don't mean. Oh man, now you're trying to drum up some issues. See, I solved the problem. I bought my old lady a bike. She likes riding, so although last summer I had trouble actually getting her to ride her own bike because she wanted to be on mine all the time. I was like, why in the hell did I buy you your own bike if you ain't gonna ride the damn thing? He's a pretty decent rider. Oh man. On a steel horse I ride, 'cause I'm wanted, dead or alive. Yeah. I come into the show this week. It's like I say, it's been a slow week. YouTube tries to censor me every time I get on Mike's chat and he's talking about Israel. I keep saying if they keep their shit up, they should just turn the whole place into glass, and it censors me every time. It never lets me say that. I wonder why. Hey, I got a degree and I still act like I'm dumb all the time because everybody's, if you act smart, then people just have questions and want to know things and think you know everything, even though I do know everything. Ask my old lady, I know everything. She usually says, well, you do almost everything. You know, almost everything. What's up, S&S? Thanks for stopping in. We're not talking about anything like special today, really. I did get on Google reviews and left Camping World a not so good review because the more I think about it, the more it makes me mad because it's like they did the whole thing intentionally. They didn't tell me about the cracked windshield, but they said it was an as-is camper. Yeah, sure, but you should divulge to somebody what all's wrong with it. And there was something wrong with the bed, and coincidentally, without putting the bed down, you couldn't see the crack in the window. They fixed the bed for me after I signed the paperwork, put the bed down to show it to me, and then I seen the crack, but I had already signed the paperwork. Yeah, so it makes me wonder if the bed didn't go down because they didn't want me to see it prior to me signing the papers. You know what I'm saying? Crooked. Sounds like something a dealer would do. We like Bully. He's all right. When he first got here, we wasn't sure we was going to be able to keep him because he was grounded, trying to grout people and stuff, and I stuck up for him. This is actually his second time here. The first time she got scared when he started growling at people, and basically sent him to live with her dad, and he started having some medical issues, and so we took him back. And But I stuck up for him, and I said, you just got to give him some time. It's a fresh, brand new environment. Anytime you take a dog out of their element and put them someplace new, they're nervous, and that's normal. Well, they always act really nice, you know. They act really nice, like they're your buddy, and we're like, oh, you know, I was talking to somebody while I was there, and I said you could just feel the uh, pandering coming off of them because they agree with you and say all these nice things and this and that, and you know they're not being honest. Just want you to be buy their stuff. And I said, I don't know how. Oh, I froze. Oh. Must have been an update to my camera program in the background. Oh, there, that's better. Free advertisement for the camera program. That's probably half the problem why I keep having problems with this fucking thing. And that was just so I could switch between the two cameras, and I'm not even using it right now, the other camera. And this is the genius I am because, you know, I start seeing things in campers I want, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have that, want that, gotta have that. Well, I bought a big ass lithium battery for the camper, and I I didn't even think about it, that you have to change it's called the converter box in there so that it'll charge a lithium properly. So I had to buy that because I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking I was just going to throw it in there and it was going to work. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, hell, when you swap out stuff on your bike, you gotta have a special charger. I never even really thought about whether or not you need to actually should have some kind of uh, your voltage regulator, because lithiums require a higher charging uh, voltage in order to fully charge than a regular battery. Dr. Harley said something about Gettysburg, and I got to looking at Gettysburg, and somebody suggested the battlefield campground in Gettysburg, and uh, it's a part of, what is it called, Travel America memberships or something. And I remember my dad and my stepmom saying something about that, and my little brother saying something about that years ago. And turns out the one campground down there is I might be able to get a campground for free during that Gettysburg Bike Week, so I can go see if I can go hang out with Dr. Harley. Woo! I try to hang out with everybody at some point if I can. The only bad part about that is Gettysburg Bike Week is the week after I'm coming down to visit Mike, so it might be hard to squeeze it in. I'm hoping, yeah, I'm hoping we get a chance to camp more than I'm thinking. I would like to go camping a lot, but the club keeps me busy, so it might be hard to squeeze some in there. But I'll figure it out. I just have to tell them, say I'm going camping this weekend. I already told them about the weekend I'm going to Mike's, so they know, like pre-approved or whatever. Told them I'm not going to be around 4th of July weekend. I'm going to be in Alabama. Letting you know in advance. He was like, okay. Yeah, man. Don't be stingy, man. Hit that like button and stuff. And if you want to donate to the show, donate to there. That's the Cash App for the progenitor of the Insane Wheels family, the OG. What's up, Evil Rick? Glad you've made it in. Yeah, see, I am a proud dad of a freaking awesome daughter. Yes, she bought me this cup. I forgot it was backwards. Yeah, we're not talking about anything special. I was just kind of rambling a little bit about uh the news cycle. There's not a lot going on in the news really. Uh I haven't seen anything all that interesting in the biker world, news wise. Everybody's still kind of talking about that thing in Florida there. Uh, Israel started bombing again. Can you blame them? Hamas is dragging out this giving people back because they're just going to, they've already proved they're basically handing over dead people at this point. And they know once they give everybody up, they don't have any protection or whatever. But if I were Israel, I'd start bombing the shit out of them again too. And Trump's trying to dismantle the Department of Education. I don't know if that's good or not. We'll see. I happen to agree with most of his logic behind wanting to do it. But you just also got to remember if there's a lot of corruption and then you're tossing it back to the states, and that just opens up the states to corruption. They're always going to be, as long as there's that much money involved in anything, there's always going to be bad actors. Yeah, and if you get a chance to stop by Redneck Side Motorcycle Whips has his own show now, The Burning Room. Yeah, BD and Hollywood have a new show. They're going to start doing together the 99 and not so 99. Doing a show together. I'm not a member of either one of their channels, so I'm Poe. I can't only afford so many memberships, man. I got Mikey and Dr. Harley's, and that's all I'm doing. I have a limited number of dollars I can send out, especially now that I bought a camper. I do not make enough money. I'm clicking too many things here. Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably going to be. You take out a whole lot of high paying middlemen, basically. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it. The states probably won't change very much. But it does give you, if you have universal school choice or whatever, and you could pick any school you want to send your kids to, it kind of keeps schools districts a little more honest, because if they want to keep a kid, then they got to try to, you know, make sure they can at least account for what they're doing and the things they're doing. Or if they treat your kid wrong, you could just take them out and send them somewhere else, so they have incentive to want to keep you there. Well, the thing is Trump isn't getting rid of the Department of Education entirely. He's getting rid of most of it, but keeping the doors open to a few select smaller people. Well, I should say probably the higher up people, but you know what I mean, a smaller amount of people. He's not going to get rid of the Department of Education altogether unless he knows that he can't do it without congressional approval. I don't know, man. Unions are a kind of a double-edged sword. Any union. They have their very good things and they have their very bad things too. What do I think of the situation in Florida? I think it was Florida's similar to Ohio now. We have a lot of contended areas in Ohio. Pretty much the whole state is yeah, it's like a war zone in Ohio. Florida's getting to be the same way. I don't think any of these territorial wars are good for anybody. All it does is bring very unwanted attention and heat to all motorcycle clubs, regardless of who's doing the fighting. Brings a lot of unwanted attention, and then if it keeps up, it's only a matter of time before we go the way of a lot of other countries where they won't let us wear them no more. And you could try to say that's your First Amendment right, but they'll find a way. They've already done it. You can't wear your colors into a lot of places anymore. They'll find a way. I wish we'd just all find a way to get along, even if we're not friends. The clubs, you know, even if we're not friends and we don't like hang out together, the least we could do is agree to leave each other the hell alone. You know, come up with some universal kind of truce rules. Like if you go someplace and you see another club's there, just leave and go to another place. You know, something like that. Reasons why you can, but it applies for everyone. You know, so it's not just like insulting to any one particular club. You know, it's something like that. But you know, even like I say, even if we agree that we're never going to hang out and we're never going to be friends, we could at least agree to leave each other alone. Yeah, we just my club, we just want to be left alone to do our own thing. Yeah, yeah, ego, all that. My club's better than your stuff. You know, it's some people will have a hard time letting letting things be. As soon as you say my club's better than yours, they want to fight. You know, should be able to say, well, you're welcome to think your club's better than yours, but you know, I know who's better to me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna. I was saying something about my camper earlier there, and I'm gonna. I might. I'm gonna have to call and see what the stipulations on this membership are, but I might try to get down to Gettysburg Bike Week and hang out with Dr. Harley on it's the weekend after the 4th of July weekend, the 10th through the 13th, I believe it is. I'm going to try to get down there for that. It'd be a good time. That's one of the reasons I got a camper, so I could try to do more stuff like that. I can't see me. I got a little camper. It's not a big one. It's only a 24-footer, I think. It's my first camper, and I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want. They asked me about slide outs and stuff. I didn't want any slide outs. More shit to go wrong with it. And it wasn't too expensive. Campers can be very expensive. Yep. Everybody has their own ideas and thoughts on the subject. That used to be one of the ones I used to say all the time. Opinions are like assholes. We all got one. Well, why, thank you. Only ever rode a horse once, and somebody led it around when I was a kid. Never rode a horse since. Not that I like have some reason to not like horses or anything. I think horses kind of have a weight limit. Horse be like, "Oh, get off me, fatso!" Sometimes I swear my bike says that. Get off me. Let me ride you for a while. What else is going on in the news? Somebody remind me. I don't think there's really much of anything going on. I think Zelensky and Trump are fighting again, I think. Last time I heard, but it's because Putin doesn't really want to concede anything. I think Trump told him you got to give a little. Everybody's got to give a little. And Putin pretty much said, well, I'm winning. Why do I got to give anything? You know? And I guess I sort of understand. You know, if you're winning, he doesn't want to give, or if he wants to give, it ain't going to be much. But Zelensky wants to become a NATO member. Never going to happen. Not that being a NATO member is worth a damn anymore anyway, but we all know why he wants that. He just wants it to try to say, to guarantee that Putin won't come back. That's not good. Hope you got a waterproof laptop. The waterproof any laptops are few and far between. I tried to look those up once. They only make a couple. Yeah, I suppose that's that's one thing. But the Europe and some of them ones over there that have a good reason to still want to have a NATO, they won't give it up. It's pretty simple. We can withdraw from NATO and let them, if they want to adopt him so bad, let them adopt little baby Zelensky. Yeah, if it wasn't for America, there, old Ukraine would have been SOL. I understand. I understand both sides of the logic and why we should help them and why we shouldn't. At the same time, I don't want to see another world war break out. It's not worth it. I can't remember. I thought you said you did, but I say we just start letting all these foreign countries blow each other up. I sort of get why the United States helps Israel, because they're basically little America over there. And all the people that hate them also hate us. And all the terrorists that keep attacking us all come from that area. It's always the ones that call us the Great Satan. Yeah, I read somewhere that Putin's doing a good job of hiding a lot of his money. That they think Putin might be the richest man in the world, which would make sense with all the corruption over there. He's corrupt, and he stayed in power for how long? Became vice president and then just became president again. It's been crazy. What's up, Glare? We're just kind of bullshitting. No, nothing special. I'm trying to remember our topics. What happened in the world this week? See, we have that one uh, federal judge that tried to put a halt to Trump exporting violent illegals. I do think it's kind of rough to navigate not letting them do that kind of thing. At the same time, you can't let them do a lot of the things they're doing. I think if a small federal court judge wants to look at a case or something, he's got to, I don't know, there's got to be another step before it just it's got to get passed to the Supreme Court or something. You can't let them act like they have power over the president like that. Oh, excuse me. I'm working on a burp. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Tell you what, that Trump derangement syndrome is definitely a thing, man. Oh, man. These far left Democrats. Not all Democrats are bad. I for one, at one time considered myself a Democrat before the party got crazy, kind of like Donald Trump did. He was a Democrat once, but boy, I'm telling you what, man, people are abandoning the Democratic Party. The people, and they're losing all the ones that have any sense. And seems like the only ones they're having left are the really, really crazy ones. And that's just not good. That's not good for the party. They're going to have to figure something out. And I just can't believe it's almost unbelievable the level of gall they have to say that we're the right or the like evil ones that, don't believe in and are tearing this country apart while they're burning Tesla places down, rioting, trying to just scream and yell and fight with people in the streets over. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. They're everything that they try to say they're not. Absolutely crazy. I am absolutely convinced that Democrats, the modern Democratic Party, hates this country, man. I'm convinced. Seems like everything they stand for is basically trying to change the country for the worse. I'm all for live and let live, man, but you can't expect the government to take care of you. You can't expect the government to create laws for everything. You just can't. That's not how it works. It's not supposed to work that way. Less government was supposed to be better. The founding fathers wanted as little intrusion into people's lives as they could possibly have. That's what they wanted. And whenever AI finally gets here, it's the world's going to change quick. Hopefully, it's for the better. Yeah, even Elon Musk talks about it. I don't know if I keep recommending that you go over and check out Elon Musk on Rogan, and he brings up a lot of great points and says a lot of really intelligent things, man. He even said Elon Musk himself, which makes a world of sense. He says empathy is a good thing, but one of the biggest problems with the left is they want to have destructive empathy, where basically, in order to help people, they'll kill everyone. And it's illogical. Yeah, yeah, I seen that too. I can't believe, we're against violence. We don't believe in that, but look at them. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. We're the party of peace and understanding and all that, but yet they're the ones that are tearing things apart. It's absolutely crazy. He was such a nerd. Yeah, I share a Cash App right there. Uh Mike, if you're still on here, I thought it would be a good idea. I brought up last week. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the show from last week or not. I brought up that I thought you should have a party planner, and they should create a cash app that we can share for the party to raise funds for the 4th of July weekend party. And if we raise enough money, we can. I assume Alabama has places where you could rent the hog roaster and buy a hog, and we could have a hog roast. And any money over that we can use to buy fireworks and stuff to have fun. I thought that would have been a good idea. I mentioned it last week, but I think he was busy last week. He sure does eat out a lot, don't he? There was a time when I enjoyed wearing my Trump shirt just to try to go out and try to get somebody to fuck with me. But now I'm trying to be more laid back and not provoke. Hopefully, we can get some of you to come down on the 4th of July weekend. If not, me and Michael partied it up by ourselves. We'll still have fun anyway, with or without you. But I'd like to see as many people come as they can, even if it's only for a day. I'm probably going to go down. Let me bring up my calendar. I can do it without crashing my computer. I think the 4th of July is. Let me use my phone. I don't have to worry about bringing it. I'm using my damn phone calendar. Uh-oh. Oh, let me just use my phone calendar. The 4th of July. Oh, there's July. Yeah, the 4th is on a Friday. So I might come down Thursday, probably. Leave early Sunday. So it'll be a whole weekend of. It's been a long time since I tried to pull off a whole weekend of getting wild. I have to pretend I'm not old for the weekend. Excuse me. Yeah, it'll be a good time. I'd like to see as many people come down as possible. I know BD said he would like to come. It's never much of a commitment when you say you'd like to come because everybody'd like to come. Come on now, no fights in the chats. It'd be nice to see everybody come down if they can. No sparring matches in the chat now. I'm getting a little ADHD with my comments here. I started saying something about that judge. Oh, I talked about the judge a little bit, but trying to stop Trump from exporting illegals. And when you read that Alien Enemies Act or whatever that Trump invoked, it says right in it that it's not subject to review by the federal judges or whatever. The president of the United States, first of all, doesn't really have all that much power. And it's driving me nuts because they're trying to neuter the president to have basically no power to do anything. But they would be all right if it was Joe Biden or somebody doing it, which is the messed up part. They'd be fine with it, with the president having more power as long as it was one of their presidents. I think, yeah, if you're here illegally, man, they ought to send all of you back if you're illegal. If you're legally here, that's different. They shouldn't make it so everybody that comes over is like got blanket. You're allowed to be here temporarily, which is basically, I think, what Biden did. The bad thing is we're not getting, like, asylum laws say that you're supposed to stop in the next non-hostile country or whatever, and we're not getting Mexicans. We're getting Guatemalans and people that are from way south of Mexico. And yeah, those people can't claim asylum because they went through Mexico, which was a non-hostile country. You provide all the walkers for the old people. As long as you got a place for me to park my camper, I can stumble to the camper. I'll be good. We'll have a crawling. Me and the old lady will have a crawling contest. Crawling contest, so you can crawl to the camper quickest. I'll just throw something over, and she'll be like, "I'm stuck." Bye. I was thinking about it, Mike, and last year I was all worried about getting a fishing license, but if we can fish in your pond, we wouldn't have to get a fishing license because it's private property. At least I'm pretty sure that applies everywhere. If it's private property, you don't need a license. So we could come down fishing Mikey's pond. When we were younger, we're still awesome, man. Still way more awesome than them youngins. Some of us old ones will have to go down there and teach Mike how to drink. Mike would be like, "I can drink you guys under the table." And we'll be like, "Yeah, we'll see about that." Pounding shot for shot. And Mikey will be face down in the yard somewhere and we'll be like, "What? He's done already?" Somebody will be out there drawing a dick on his face. I'll have to bring a Sharpie. I like to fish. I'm a cheap bastard. I was looking into the non-resident licenses the last time I went to Alabama, and they ain't cheap. uh, hey, a lot of us hardcore guys drink Fireball. It's all right. Oh yeah, he could probably smoke me under the table. Him and my old lady could have a smoking contest because she's pretty good at taking the. She can take a lot of it. I'm not. I'm a lightweight. I prefer mine in gummy form anyway. He has the power of the smoke. Smoko. I'm on Smoko. Jess played that the one time I was on her channel. Yeah, that's so stupid ass. That's a stupid song, but it'll get stuck in your head. I'm on Smoko. Oh damn! I ain't gonna try to drink with Steve. Steve will drink me under the table. Last time I got hammered, I mean hammered. I went out. I was at a bar singing karaoke, and it's for my birthday, and I got so hammered. Everybody else showed up late, and then the ones that showed up late didn't realize apparently that I was already hammered, and they started passing me shots, and I end up going out to the trash can and heaving my brains out right outside the door of the bar, and I come back in and start singing karaoke again. You get rid of it and keep going, going back in and singing again. Yeah, that's how professionals do it. I tried playing beer pong or whatever. That I did not. Either I must not. Maybe I wasn't playing it right or something, but I did not find it that fun. Been trying to find times to go camping and places to go and it's I don't know. It's hard because I'm trying to plan around events that I know I have to go to for the club. Club events, and sometimes, well, I should say most of the time, you don't get much notice when you got to do things for for club stuff. You'd like to think people can plan in advance, but some people just don't. They struggle with planning things in advance. Me, I like to plan in advance and have all the contingencies covered, and I'm that kind of person. Some people are just like next day before they even think about anything. Oh damn! Oh damn! That's not YouTube friendly. This isn't porn chat. Next thing you know, you'll be describing what you plan on doing to Mike when you get there. TMI, man, TMI. Oh, you guys, you're so crazy. That's why I think our party's going to be such a good time because we all get along so well. It seems in the chat, and we all have a good sense of humor. We're not one of them ones that get butt hurt by everything. That's good. That's good. We don't need to hear all that them gory details. Redneck Cider, you got your burning room on today? Are you still in here? I don't know if he's in here anymore. I was gonna try one of them uh rerouting everybody things. think I might have know how to do it, but it don't let you like practice it or just do it. You gotta actually be on in order to do it. So I can't actually try it unless I'm in or I'm on. Uh, you ever go to YouTube sometime and look up? I think my dog's a Democrat. That's a song some guy put out. Sounds like it's like a country song or something, and he's got a video, and it's quite hilarious. Oh hell, I might as well look it up. Why not, right? As long as it don't make my computer crash. If it makes my computer crash, I'll blame you guys. I think my dog is a Democrat. Present, share screen, window, that window, share. And I better make it small. Whoop, I made it go away. Small, so I don't, somebody don't try to, like, ding me for it, playing it. I'll give you commentary. Fair use, right? But as long as I'm commenting on it.
And it breaks my heart to have to say an ugly thing like that.
Pretty country.
Evidence that all points towards the fact my dog might be
A Democrat. Can you hear it? I hope so. What's up, Gary? I hope you guys can hear that okay. Or else we're watching it. Yeehaw!
That I keep on display.
Yep. Might be my first copyright strike. I don't care.
He looks the other way.
What difference at this point does it make?
I know he's a
Yeah, as long as I'm making comments once in a while, it should be fair use.
tell me George Bush did it. Well, I know. I'm sure we've had some good times.
And this song come out quite a while ago.
He's been fun to have around. But if he ever barks about my right to bear arms, I'm gonna have to have him put down.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Feel the burn. I don't remember where I first seen this song.
spread the wealth, government health, flea-bitten Democrat.
Dang it. Yeah, that was a funny song I thought I would share. I suppose I should have left that up, huh? So I can do that redirect thing if he's going on. I don't know if he's going on or if he's already on. Is he already on? Anybody? Anybody? I don't think he is. I don't see him. Well, if you get a chance, go subscribe to Redneck Side Motorcycle Whips and their channel over there. He's starting to put out some good stuff too. Does some interviews here and there and tries not to give away all his secrets on how he makes his whips while giving away all his secrets on how to make his whips. He puts a lot of time and care into everything that he makes. It's good, man. He's worried about quality, worried about making sure people get what they want, man. It's refreshing in modern businesses when you buy things to know that somebody cares when you buy something, and he does to make good stuff. What else is going on in the news? Anything? Burning Teslas, and I seen a thing about a pop-up about it. I get all kind of nerdy sciencey pop-ups too, and I get a thing about isn't it Yellowstone? Yeah, they said Yellowstone had a new thermal geyser pop up and a lot more earthquake activity recently. The world's trying to kill us, so we shouldn't be trying to kill each other. Won't be too long before AI gets here and aliens and everything changes. We figure out how to revive all the people who've been cryogenically frozen, so we got 1,000-year-old people walking around. No, I'm fucking kidding. I think all the people that are frozen are screwed. I don't someday they'll figure out how to save people a little bit, but it'll probably be if you're frozen, you're ruined. Oh, the old lady's gotta go get the kid. Everybody's gonna leave. The dog, I think my dog's a Democrat, scared everybody away. Well, I know it was kind of twangy, but geez, come on, man. Now all we need is a good heavy metal anthem for conservatives. We got a lot of twangy country anthems. My old lady won't cook. I got chicken nuggets and French fries out of the air fryer today. I like chicken nuggets, so whatever. But I don't get a lot of home cooked meals anymore. Now that she's gone, I can say that. probably listening in the car and gonna cuss me when she gets back. That's all right. I seen they stopped another injunction. Judge gave up a injunction or whatever, signed an injunction or whatever to stop those from being able to look at Social Security numbers. How can you not want, after finding out there's a whole bunch of people on Social Security that shouldn't be on Social Security, people that are old and she's still here. Why would you not want them to investigate that? For real. That's how the Democrats are getting some of their corrupt money, you know. Why else would you defend it? I think they just defend it because it's Orange Man bad, right? Just got to disagree with everything he does. Try to stop him at every turn. You make every case why there should not be a two-party system anymore, because it's getting ridiculous to where people only vote not by what's good for the country, but only what your party wants you to vote for. Sadly. Well, I think we're going to call it a day. Yeah, not a whole hell of a lot to talk about. I mean, we talk about the party we're going to have, and that's going to be a good time. Again, we're going to set up some way of raising money for the party, and Mike's going to designate his authority and designate a party planner to plan it out. I assume there's you can rent a pig roaster down there. You do up here anyway. You can. I'm sure that's not like just an Ohio thing. You can probably do that anywhere. And whenever we have it, we'll be posting that up so everybody could donate to the 4th of July weekend party that we're going to have, as long as, we're allowed. And I hope everybody has a good Sunday. The Burning Room, I think it's on, actually, I think it's on 7 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. It's because I went on late last week. I'm getting old and confused. Well, like I said, God bless to everyone. I hope you have a good day. And maybe some more interesting things will happen before next week. Until next week. Maybe next week I'll get a special guest to come in. Special guest. And the only reason I don't try to schedule a special guest more often is because of the fact that I don't know for sure what time I'm going to get to go on. It may get worse in the summertime when riding season's here. It's only right around the corner. It may get worse, but with us having to run here, there, and do all these things, so it's hard for me to give a definite time. I always try to plan on doing the show at 2:00. I've only had to move it a couple times, but I try to let you know as early as I can if I'm going to have to move it. But until then, I'll see you all next Sunday. God bless. And y'all have a good day and a good week. And I will see you on Mike's show on Monday, or tonight on the Burning Room at 7 if he goes on. I don't know. He's new to it, so I don't know how religious he is about making sure he keeps a schedule. But I think it was always 7:00 on Sunday. Go there if you can. I'll probably see you there. All right. I will see you next Sunday.
Hittin' it with Hardwire. We're burning it bright. Living on the edge, we'll ride through the night. No fear in our hearts, just the roar of the steel. Together we rise, now this life feels real. Yeah, held a new path on that twisted black line. A YouTube dream where his past can't confine. With every rev, he's reclaiming his soul, teaching the world how to ride, how to roll. Rising up high when the shadows surround. Hardwire's the name, and he's making it loud. Hittin' it with Hardwire.